toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. And the Horned Frogs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will take the field first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wynn. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Trying play action. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So TCU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give to the tailback. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rivers. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Now on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Hardy. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Smith dropping to pass. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Powers through the defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. It's complete on the right side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Rivers. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gonna run it. It's Provo. Powers through. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders are on the move. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Barnes. Catch in the middle. It's Wynn. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Wynn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to throw again. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grab near the marker. It's small. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Smith wants to throw. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Gentry. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Barnes. Floats it out in space. And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Touchdown, Red Raider! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking for space, it's Rivers. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Fires left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Barnes. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can...
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field. There he goes!
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball somewhere.
No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Barnes. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They want to run it left here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking for a crease. It's Rivers.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, you get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. With the catch, it's Gentry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Barnes. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on third down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the pick.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's small. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch, it's Rivers. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, forcing the incompletion.
got it behind the line. It's Rivers. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Makes the grab on the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Barnes. Here's a heat. And he reels it in inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Wynn. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to fire on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Then so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is in the air. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? He unleashes a long one. Snags it on the right. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Setting up for the PAT. When he gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pocket breaking down. It's caught downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's small. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Barnes. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. To the air on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Second down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Smith dropping to pass. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes and get those first downs, get those big chunks.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king in 2, right? Because he's hurting them a little.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they score first here in overtime. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes TCU 38, Texas Tech 31.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Wynn. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20.
Design of the play, doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The second overtime. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield. Looking for a big-time play. High the chains now on second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Shakes off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense sets the tone right off the jump. Great job executing. This is exactly why you want to play defense first and not giving up yards, forcing a long field goal.
They'll go for it on fourth and long, trying to keep the drive alive in OT. On fourth down, going to the air. Touchdown, Red Raiders! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers as soon as they get by the DBs. You know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. Wide receiver going in motion. Power swoop. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
That keeps the score. Texas Tech, 44. TCU, 38.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Smith wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Moving out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, TCU! That ties it up here in double OT, and now they can win it.
Number 18.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for you.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. From the gun. Caught behind the line. It's Rivers. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Now on the move. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Powell.